ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for one of our greatest London, one of our favorites, Quincy!
Thank you, clap. Turn off that music there, boy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Good evening to you all. We got any pages in here? All right then. For the Canadians, how are you Canadians we at? That's right, big up the Canadians. Congratulations on your first guy to win the World Championships. 400 meters, pick him up, yeah. That's right, now you've got two famous Canadians, him and the guy who killed Michael Jackson. That's right. He was proper Canadian. That's right. Gave Michael Jackson Malaku. That's right. That's right. He grabbed me chin tried to say, he grabbed me chin Now he's Canadian, boy. That's right. He was the only guy. You notice when he got the verdict guilty, he never said nothing, did he? You know that Canadian accent to come out. Did you kill him? Oh boy! Big up the Trinidadians in the house as well. It's good to see you here after 9 o'clock. You partying, fighting! Yeah. It's nice that we're here to celebrate, you know what I mean? Wonderful Awards is my first time here, and good to see so much people come up and dress up and, you know what I mean, and enjoy the foods and eat the chicken bone to the core. You know, that's what I love about the older generation, you know, I've got a grandmother, man. Do you ever get them old grandparents used to eat the bone and talk to it at the same time? Full guy was like, you know something, and I just thought, weird. You gonna spit the bone out in front of me and say praise? Yeah. My grandmother, I've got a lot of time for my grandmother, especially the older generation, especially the religious grandparents, religious people in general. My grandmother, doesn't matter what you say or what you do, always relates the conversation back to God. Every second word, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. The Lord, thank the Lord. Doesn't matter what you're talking about, give it the groceries. Roast potatoes, pastas, Brussels sprouts, thank the Lord, thank the Lord, the Lord. My grandma saw my children for the first time, right? First time she saw my children, looked at all three of my children, she's like, wait, these are your children? Man, you got some good looking kids here. They look nothing like you at all. Man, you want to thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. You notice religious grandparents, you can't go to them for any kind of advice, you notice that as well? Anything going on in your life, always related to something in the Bible. Yeah, like, but when I was growing up, I had back problems when I was growing up. I was lying down on the veranda at my mum's house and my grandmother saw me. What's wrong with you, son? You okay? I got back problems, granny. This is really hurting me. I can't take it no more. I ain't know about the back problems. I know, man. It reminds me of a time when Jesus was carrying the cross, you know? But he never complained, though. He never complained. Thank the Lord, thank the Lord, the Lord. Yeah, it's good. Going away this year. I'm going to Barbados again. The family over there. I get nervous when I go to Barbados, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, I get nervous. I get nervous when I'm on a plane with old black people. They make you feel nervous on a plane. You know what I mean? Especially when turbulence kicks in. You know what I mean? Because turbulence kicks in, then they make you feel comfortable on a plane. That's why I like traveling with my white counterparts. You know what I mean? They treat that like it's a roller coaster. You know what I mean? It'd be bumping, it'd be like, hey, it's all right, son, you're all right. My wife had son, it's a little bit turbulence. What's wrong with you? You're a big black guy. Old black people make you feel nervous on the plane, man. The turbulence kicks in, they'll be like, wait, move the plane. cards did he play, boy? That's why I'm nervous. I know that's one of my fears. One of my fears, I get like nervous when I fly. And what I fear about flying is basically taking off in the landing. That's what I fear about flying. And that's when they say you're more likely to crash. And every time I seem to go away, there's always some kind of plane disaster happening around the world to make me feel that bit more paranoid. Earlier on this year, I went to India. Turned on my TV, Sky News, plane crash in India. Plane has come down because of technical faults. But the one that really frightened me was a few years ago. Right, when you had a pilot had to crash land the plane from Beijing to London Heathrow. You know where to crash land it? Because the plane ran out of petrol. Nowhere to rely on. Ever since that day happens, every time now I go onto those airports, you know they ask those security questions. Did you pack the bag yourself, sir? Are you carrying any sharp illegal objects? I was like, did you put any petrol in the last plane? I'll check my shit, you check your shit. We don't play when it comes to turbulence, boy, you understand what I'm saying? Because when we're on the plane, we're praying. And when the plane lands, what's the first thing we do? That's why I tell you, Lord, we clap. That's right, we clap. And it's no appreciation as a pilot clap. To thank the Lord, we land here, clap. But like I said, I mean, sometimes a pilot's voice can make you feel comfortable on the plane. Yeah, it can make you feel comfortable. When I try to travel like British Airways and Virgin, you hear that nice little pilot with a British accent. That's comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. We are cruising at 30,000 feet. We are destination Bridgetown, Barbados. And we seem to have a little slight technical problems, ladies and gentlemen. For some strange apparent reason, we have run out of petrol. Let's have no fears, because we'll land this bad boy and have you home by tea. That's a nice, confident British Airways voice. It's all right, Bob. You're safe, you land this plane. I just don't think I feel the same if I was on Jamaica or something like that. It'd be a complete different announcement. First of all, the pilot would be the co-pilot. Co-pilot would see the light, it'd be on red. He'd be like, your pilot, bridging, pilot. Well, I'm bridging the light, the pan red, bridging the pan red. And you know how black people are with their cars, and you'd be like, no, watch the fierce bridging, it can stretch. Then he's going to come on the tannoy and tell the rest of the passengers what he's about to do in it. Be a little bit different, we'll be like Sound Clash. Come on the mic, yo, 1, 2. 1, not a mercy, 1. Voila, listen me now, listen. Lord. People, right now with the pass, I'm technical thing. You see all the picture done run out. But I watch the face, can I land this thing here, can I a bad man. So right now, we take on some detour business. So right now, we have bust through Germany. I got you France. A lot of Dover. And then call the bridge and they go pick you up the same. Wait, that was Air Ghana. Faragon. Oh dear. You have problem on the plane, Faragon, problem on the plane. I don't want you to worry though, because we are Air Ghana, we are high in the sky. And if we crash, we are near Jesus. So in the meantime, there's a collection going around. Everybody dressed up, see couples, relationships. Who's married in the house? Who's married? Married in the house? How long have you married, sweetheart? How long have you married? Who's your husband? You lost count? That's your husband there? Longer than 10 years?
Huh?
Longer than 10 years you married?
No, but it seems that long.
It seems that long. He's telling you it's like relationships, it's good that you come out as a couple, man. It's good because, I mean, relationships can be tough, especially in this day and age, man, because right now, relationships are ending over stupid stuff, you know what I mean? You buy the wrong can of beans. You know what you buying the wrong can of beans for? You know what I mean? Relationships, I'll be truthful. I mean, my job is hard to hold down a relationship. You're going around, you're sleeping up with women. I mean, you're going around. This is jokes. I don't do that. I'm a Christian. Take me Lord, take me Lord. But that's another one of my fears. One of my fears is relationships as well. Long-term commitment, marriage. And the reason why I fear those things is because of my parents. My parents have been married for 40 years, right? Haven't spoken for 38. That's when you know you're in a long-term relationship. You know, you just look at the person, you know, can't stand you. You know what I mean? Ask this question, has anyone been inside, be truthful, has anyone in here been in a relationship so long that when you wake up next to your partner and you look at them for the first time in the morning, you're upset for no reason? Yeah, you did, Drew. What? That's a long-term relationship, man. You're just in the house, just can't stand each other, but you can't afford to leave. That's the worst kind of relationship. Financially stuck together, you got a mortgage in the house, you can't afford to, just, I can't stand you. And that's why I fear relationships, because when it gets to that point, I've got friends and family currently going through that. When it gets to that point, I always say, leave, don't stay there. We've all got family and friends, you know what I mean? They've been married for 40, 50 years, can't stand each other. But they stay there for the children. I ain't doing that. I'm gone. You understand? I'm gone, because when you're in the house, you're both looking at each other, with contempt in your eyes. Just... As soon as they walk past, she starts doing things behind their back and she... You know what I mean? It's kind of, they do one thing and then you get upset, just lose it, innit? You know what? I can't stand the way you blink. You make me sick. When you blink. Hate the way you breathe as well. You make me sick. Every morning you stop breathing for 5 minutes, please. Give me some hope. I've got 3 children. I'm a single parent. I've been raising my boys now. You know what I mean? Don't clap that, because I've tried not to. My boy now, I'm on the real now, My boy, 18 years old. Like I said, I've raised, if anybody who knows me knows my circumstance, I've raised my boys. My partner passed away 16 years ago. I've raised my boys with the love of my family. Right? And my oldest son now is at university, and I'm proud of my oldest son. Yeah? Proud of him. He's done things in the right way. He's gone to school, he passed all his exams, he went to college, he passed all his exams, and now my son, he's like I said, he's at university now, he went through his theory test, he passed his theory test, which I'm proud of him with my money, I'm proud of him for that.
And that's what he did.
He passed his theory test, like most youngsters, they're going to get a car. Now, I thought to myself, being the father I am, I always basically asked my son, you know what, I'm going to help you out. I'll put my son on my insurance. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Right? And, I rang up the insurance and they told me to put my son in my insurance. It's going to cost me £2,500. Now, like I said, I love my son. I'm proud of my son. But I'm a parent and I'm a real parent. I can tell you straight, when his test comes up in a couple of weeks, I hope he fails that test. I told him straight, I told you best carjack, because I can't afford that. I'll pay that fine. I'll go to prison, I'll visit you, I won't judge you. Straight. I I leave with this though, man, because the reason I'm proud of him as well, because a lot of his friends at his age, yeah, they was involved in the riots, yeah, and they were rioting, they were looting, and he never got involved in that, yeah, and I was proud of him for that, because he wasn't a follower. We saw some of them children, them youngsters, taking stuff for no reason. They got in the house, but they're still taking stuff. And there was two kind of parents, right? I knew where my children were when that riots was going on. My children were in the house playing Grand Theft Auto. That's what they were doing in my house. That keeps them in the house. And you can shoot them on the screen, shoot them on the screen. Yeah? But like I said, I knew where my children were when the riots kick off. And I said this to my children as well before I leave here. Well, I don't condone any kind of violence, any kind of crime. But I'm a strong believer in this. If you're going to thieve big. Don't go to prison for dumb crap. Don't go to prison, you know what I mean? Don't go to prison for something you know you got in your house. You know what I mean? Because I had friends, I'll tell you, I had friends whose children were in prison right now for stuff you don't need. You understand what I'm saying? I've got friends, I don't know if you read this, but there was the Basmati brother. Guy in prison for stealing basmati rice. Basmati rice. Now, we're amongst black people, we cook, yeah? Now, we know, when I found that out, I was like, of all the rice he could have stole, he stole the most difficult rice to cook. You gotta steal basmati. You know how that's to cook? You could have stole long grain, easy cook. You could have stole Uncle Ben. This man's his basmati calling me out, talking about, I can't believe he's in prison for basmati. Shut up, man, you idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's a pleasure you come out here. Look, I've got to go because my children are in the car downstairs, so I've got to go. Thank you very much. My name's been Quincy. Good night. God bless. Thank you.
We are live at the 7th annual Calabash Awards UK, and I'm with the one and only. He's been so spectacular. So that was my first time actually listening and seeing your style and the way you perform. You're magical. He had like everyone in the audience laughing and absolutely related to every comment.
Making me blush.
So tell our viewers who are looking on, you know, a little bit about yourself, where you came from, and that sort of thing.
Oh, I've been doing comedy now for 10 years, 6 years full time. I'm from East London. My parents are from Barbados, and my material I talk about growing up in a West Indian household, having children, and basically my surroundings will surround me. So I run a comedy club called Quincy's Comedy Lounge, and I've got a DVD coming out very, very soon.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, definitely keep us posted because we would love to continuously support you.
Yeah, well, this time, well, next year in March, I've got my first debut in the West End solo show, 3rd of March.
Oh, congrats.
So hopefully come
that's
down
a big achievement, you know, especially in the UK. That's a massive achievement.
Well, hopefully I can sell it out. I've been doing shows in my community, so it's time to like up the level. So I've gone to the plunge, they approached me, so I've been doing my show in the Leicester Square Theatre.
Yeah. So this is your first year at the Calabash Awards?
First time. I've always been busy working, so this time I said to him, look, I'm going to put it up and come down. It's a wonderful event. Yeah. It's really good to recognise people in the community doing stuff.
Of course, I think Matthew and Paulette are doing fantastic work.
Yeah, they do.
In recognising, you know, persons in the community who are doing so much. I mean, and this time we live in, and they continuously have this award show, and this crowd is amazing. They support every year. They're so loyal.
I'm gonna take this same recording and post it to the Mobos and tell them this is what an award show should be like.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
They can take some tips.
Yeah.
Show them how it's done. But it's absolutely pleasure talking to you. Don't be a stranger. Continuously, you know, keep us informed of what's going on with you.
Very much,
Yes? Thank you.